I'm getting ready for work. I'm running late as usual. So I'm getting ready to go do a bunch of hair. I have a full busy day today. I only have 5 clients today because I only work 6 hours on Fridays. And so today I have a double appointment time. But I might end up having to squeeze someone else into that slot as well, but maybe not, so we'll see. Might just have a sweet, short little 5 client day. It's gonna fly by, and it's sunny outside. And I should make $1,000 in services off of 5 clients. If it's 6, then it'll be $1,200. I make like 40% of that, plus tips, which is varying. So you don't know. An average tip I would say is $40 because usually people give me 20% of what the service costs, which is very generous and sweet, and I'm very thankful. A low tip is probably $20, but still happens pretty often, and I still appreciate it. And then a high tip could be anywhere from 50 to 100, So it's all over the board, and it's a gift, so you never know what you're gonna get. My husband is interviewing me off camera, Ruskin, so he's asking me all these questions. That's why it's not my normal flow of conversation with myself and the camera. This mascara is so wet right now. I hate brand new mascara. This is the Jane Iredale tubing mascara. Lengthen definition tubing mascara. I don't really like lengthening mascara in general. I really like more volumizing because I use Revitalash, so my eyelashes are pretty long. But all the makeup artists said they like this mascara compared to the other Jane Iredale ones. So I got it, and I think I'll like it once it's worn out a little more. It's just so wet right now. And so it gets all over my eyelids, and honestly, puts just way too much product on my eyelashes way too fast, and I just need to figure out how to wipe it off, I think. I'm a little crabby this week. Every minute of every day is filled with something. I wake up, start making coffee, have to have a little breakfast before I drink my coffee. Then I get ready for the gym, then I sprint down to the gym, do a little workout, try to stretch a little bit, come back upstairs, immediately jump in the shower, and start getting ready for work while trying to film something. Then I go to work and I take clients, and in between every client, I try to work a little bit more on YouTube stuff or on baby shower stuff, registries, messaging everyone back who messages me and needs information from me, and talking to my coworkers, not being a bitch and getting stolen from and having to deal with everything that goes with that, and being a detective and, trying to be a part of my community, not just ignore everyone, which is great in the moment. I'm pretty happy overall when I'm doing it, but then I'm fucking exhausted because I come home and gotta do dinner and then go to bed. Gotta eat dinner that my husband makes for me. But then I feel bad. So I come home, then I have to feel bad because my husband has been home making dinner for me, and I just want to be happy and appreciative and loving and not be so exhausted all the time, and I miss him. And then it's bedtime immediately before I've even had the chance to like be a regular human being, like just be alive, you know? And then I dream all night, which is exhausting. And then I wake up exhausted from my dreams and do it again. There was a shady girl at work that was stealing out of all of her coworkers' bags while they were working with their clients. She would go into our break room and take our tips that were labeled to us that we would leave in our bags. So we would all get home randomly and be like, where did we put these tips from these people? And we all thought we were going crazy. And then all of a sudden we were like, wait, someone is taking this. It started becoming like obvious, where we were like, okay, we are not misplacing these anymore. We're not stupid anymore. And then we all started telling our managers and talking to each other about it. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, someone is stealing from us who is one of us. And so then they had to start digging and looking on cameras to find out who it was. And they found out who it was. And it was somebody that we all loved and trusted and were sweet to and was just obviously very mentally ill and was unable to have real relationships and has some sort of disorder where she can't help but steal from people who love and trust her. So a lot of things came out, and so we all kind of just were baffled all week as we were all like trying to figure out what was happening. And so everyone, it really brought the whole salon together though, because everyone was like in it together and everyone was affected. And so it's been kind of exhausting because it's like this never ending, kind of fear almost. But then at the same time, once we figured out who it was, we all were like, wow, we are such an awesome group of trusting individuals. We all are here for each other and would help each other out. If you ever asked and like needed something, we all band together and like, especially financially, are there for each other. And that's how if this girl was really in need, she could have come to anybody and we would have helped her out, but she wasn't. It was just a sickness. So it was like, we do not have a lot of drama in the salon, and this was like salon-wide full drama. Scandal.
All right, how did they catch her?
They put cameras up in our break room because they knew that's where it was happening. And then, first of all, they went through the footage of when I knew I got stolen from and saw this person in there over and over and over and over again, where she shouldn't have been, where none of her stuff was, in other people's stuff. And then they planted a fake bag full of tips to see if she would go in and get it, and she did. So they caught her on camera doing that, which is just sad. And she knew there was a camera in there. It's like she just didn't think she would ever get caught because she's too good at her game.
She's the tip swindler.
She's the hamburglar. So once we found out who it was, I sent her a Venmo request once she had gotten fired. for how much money I knew she had stolen from me from one day. I don't know how much she's stolen from me over time in little increments, so I did not get all of my money back, but I sent her a Venmo and she Venmo'd me. So I got at least a little bit of my money back, which makes me feel a little bit better, and there's a little closure, and I hope she gets the help that she needs. So then everyone else, I was like, y'all Venmo request her because she sent me mine. She must have the money sitting there that she stole, right? Or has some sort of money. And then everyone started Venmo requesting her, but then she started blocking everyone on Venmo and Instagram. So unfortunately, I'm one of the few that got some money back from her, but I wish we could figure out how to get everyone's money back. That knows, you know, like obviously we'll never get it all back because none of us actually have really any idea of how much she's taken from us over the last year or 6 months. If I would have like walked in and she was like by my purse, you know, and she was like, oh, I was zipping your purse up like it was open, I would have been like, oh my God, thank you. And that's what she did to a bunch of people. She was like, oh, I was zipping this person's bag up, it was open. She was like living in there. They were like, I felt like I was watching a reality TV show of like the bathroom attendant. You know, like just sitting there watching over it, like here.
Come in.
Come in, here, do you need a paper towel?
Do you wanna, would she do that?
No, but basically. So this is my hair, my makeup for the day. Happy Friday.